I'm asking myself, why did we need a military agreement with Ukraine if we already have a good neighborhood agreement with Ukraine? One of the obligations of a country which wants to join NATO is to have good neighborhood relationships with all neighbors. So why did we need a military agreement with Ukraine? Because if NATO obliges me not to engage, the agreement with Ukraine obliges me to engage. So finally, what role is playing Romania? It's a very dangerous role. Many things were happening in Romania. The parliamentarians were silent, the parties were silent. Nobody was going against the official position. With three other parliamentarians, we initiated a memo. We sent it to all authorities. We made a press conference. This group, a handful of parliamentarians, we expressed a position which is supported silently by a majority of Romanian parliamentarians, but they are not allowed to express themselves because the parties don't allow them. And we showed that there exists a majority of the Romanian people who don't want war. We want peace. Moreover, it's a challenge for the big powers. Who dares to say in front of its people, I don't want peace?
Mai mult decât atât, am formulat inclusiv cereri la toate ambasadele.
Moreover, we submitted requests to several embassies, the neighboring countries of the Russian Federation and Ukraine, the NATO states and the European Union states, and we asked for audiences at the embassies, and they will respond to us after they talk to their governments.
Să vedem dacă vor dori să ne primească. Normal.
We will see if they want to receive us. Normally, they should not refuse a group of parliamentarians who come to discuss such an issue. If they will refuse, they will show their lack of respect or cooperation for the conclusion of such an arrangement, and then the answer will be clear.
După această atitudine, luni a fost conferința de presă pe 7 martie.
So on the 7th of March, on Monday, we had the press conference, and then on the 8th of March, we organized an ad hoc meeting for Romania's neutrality and the conclusion of the Peace of Bucharest. So this was the Mother's Day. It was a cry from the bottom of the heart of the mothers who cried together, "Don't kill our children, conclude peace, let us live in peace, and Romania has to be neutral."
Am trăit niște momente foarte frumoase, nu mi-am închipuit că în miezul zilei, deci la ora 12, în fața
guvernului, I couldn't have imagined that this square in front of the government could become full of all kinds of people, very important people, including politicians, artists, influencers, NGOs.
Din câte știu, pacea vestfalică și-ați venit într-o emisiune.
As far as I know, the Westphalian peace, and you came in one of my debates and you presented this initiative implies that we don't judge past crimes. We should pardon. We should abolish debt. We should not impose war debts. Moreover, there has to be a common security, and nobody should settle its problems through violence. Then we should take in account the interest of the adversary. You should give him benefits. We should take into account what every power wants, and you explained which platform could harmonize all interests. We have a big problem because what you want to do, every well-intentioned person wants to. In a Europe where every state has a history, a very charged history, the most were, at a moment of time, empires. They all are very proud of their past empires. And they tend to remake their past empires. So it's very complicated. I think we first need a revolution of consciousness.
Cred că singurul lucru pe care trebuie să-l facem, hai să vă spun, fac o paralelă.
So what we should do, I'm drawing a parallel, in some villages in Romania, Transylvania, near Făgăraș, there is a custom.
Decât cei care se certau în familie, soțul cu soția, nu le era permis să divorțeze.
So in a couple, if the man and the wife were quarreling, they were not allowed to divorce. And they were placed in a little room of 2 square meters for days and for weeks, and they had to be there together alone. They surely had food, and the priest came to see them, but they were left like this until they didn't want to divorce anymore, and until they got along. I think it is the only solution.
Dacă se va putea realiza un pol de putere.
We will see if it will be possible to create a pole of power, not in the sense of big global power, but power in terms of density, of quality.
Astfel încât, dacă suntem și mai mulți și calitativ,
if there are more of us, and we are qualitatively superior because we think of peace and not of war, then I believe that there will be possible to form this kind of pole of trend, of pressure, through which we should try to force them at least to meet.